Hello, it's Jazz Rose, and I got some bad news. Kinda. This might be my very last My Crazy Neighbours video, and I will tell you everything right now. I don't know how long this will be, probably not very long, but I'm gonna get straight into it. So, one thing that has happened since I did the last video, there were some drunk guys outside, and one of them had a hose. And they were out there for a good hour and a half, maybe, and this guy had his hose on and was spraying cars with the hose. The guy would even like run to the other side of the road if a car was coming from there and spray them. One of those cars was Alex's mum. She was coming home from work and she texted Alex saying, "Oh my god, some idiots just sprayed my car with water," and she like freaked out a lot. And Alex was like, "Yeah, we've been watching them for the past 20 minutes. Don't spray cars at night, guys, or don't run towards cars like what happened to Alex's mum, because it can give someone a heart attack and it's a waste of water." So the guys were spraying cars, and one of the cars that came past were like a hotted up muscle car, and their engine was so loud. They didn't spray that car, but what they were doing was encouraging them to do really loud burnouts and skids and all that. This was about midnight as well, so mum was in bed, Phoenix was in bed, it was just me and Alex watching out the door. So this car drives down the highway, does a U-turn, comes back, and just does this massive, very, very, very loud skid, and it just wakes everybody in the block up. And this car was about like 20 meters, 30 meters away from us, so it was so loud. Have you ever seen like monster trucks and they're like doing their tricks and stuff, and they just make their engine go as loud as possible? It sounded like that, maybe a little bit louder. It was just so loud. After that happened, the car didn't come back, thank God. They were just like smashing their bottles on the ground, spraying more cars for a while, and then they left. I think they got yelled at. Yeah, someone yelled at them and they screamed out the window saying that they called the cops, so they left. The next thing is an ongoing thing that is happening right this moment, that has been happening for months. They don't empty their bins. I mean, they don't get their bins emptied. Like, they put them out. There are currently 14 bins outside. I'll show a clip. I think I filmed it a few days ago before half the bins got emptied. They have 14 bins, 7 are red bins. If you don't know what the red bins are, they are like for normal general waste, so that gets emptied every week. And then the other 7 are green bins, which is green waste, and they have all their rubbish in the green bins as well. So those bins don't get emptied ever. Also with yellow bins, I think they have like one out there, they put all their general waste in the yellow bins as well, and that is for recycling. So if your bin has the wrong rubbish in there, they will not empty it. No matter how long it's been out there for, they will not empty it. It's also against the law if you have your bins on the lawn for more than 24 hours. So they should pretty much be getting a fine for having their bins out for weeks and weeks and weeks. Another thing, I am filming this on the 8th day this has been happening. I will be uploading this on the 11th day, if it's still out there. There's this guy in one of the top units. I don't know if he died or if he just left without a trace, but people have like cleaned out his whole unit, put chairs and all, like put all his furniture and all his like whatever is left, they've just left it on the corner. And it smells really bad, along with all the other bins as well. And people are even adding to it, and it just looks horrible. Mum called up about it a few days ago, and they have not done anything about it. They went to have a look at it, and they've done nothing about it. And I really don't want that to be out there any longer, because it's ugly and it's smelly. Get rid of it. Alrighty, next thing. Got some pretty good entertainment over the road. There was this girl. She came over. There was a guy on the lawn fixing his car. The girl pulled over, got out of the car, went to the guy that was working on his car. She had a cane in her hand, and she started screaming at the guy, trying to hit him with the cane. She hit his car, smashed his back window. she was hitting the girl's window. I'm pretty sure she smashed it as well. She was hitting the girl's window who lives there. That was really entertaining. They were like screaming at each other because like we just guessed that they were together and the guy was cheating on her with the girl that lives there. I hope you're keeping with me. I know it's a lot of information. Well, to me it is, I don't know. So they're having a massive public fight. The cops come about 3 times. She was saying to the cops that she is like 28 weeks pregnant with twins with that guy, and the guy has been sleeping with the girl that lives there, and oh, it was just funny. Like, it's a horrible situation, but it was funny to watch. The first time the cops came, she left before they came, and then she came back with a metal bar. And oh god, it was funny. She didn't like hit anything or anyone with the metal bar, but she hit things and the guy with the cane, and he ended up snapping it, and it ended up on our lawn. It was funny. That's the kind of entertainment that we're fine with, as long as it doesn't like annoy us like burnouts and stuff. It's fine, it's fun to watch. Alright, so Halloween night comes around and we have had no trick-or-treaters until like 9-10 p.m. This guy comes with his little sister who we always saw across the road. So they tell mum this whole story. They say that they're not friends with the girl anymore. She stole something from the guy's mum's boyfriend. So they're all not friends anymore. He was saying, you're no longer gonna see any of the cars anymore, thank God. So that's that. And you wanna know what the best part is? The guy he just needs to keep his mouth shut, because we are not the right people to be talking to about like crime and stuff, because we're good people, okay? We don't like hearing about crime, and we like telling on people. So what this guy said was all of the cars that we saw across the road, every single one of them are stolen. All of them were stolen, and this guy straight up just told mum that they're all stolen. So last thing that's happened, the girl that lives across the road, she disappeared for a couple of weeks, and then she just came back the other day. She had some painters over, so I'm guessing that she's moving because no one likes her anymore, no one's friends with her anymore. She had painters, she had graffitied her entire unit. You could see like the doorway was painted pink, and then it was graffitied over it, and then you could see inside her house when her curtains were open at night. You could see graffiti all over the walls, and it was just disgusting. So the painters were over to paint over that, so it's now looking not trashy. Oh, another thing. I think like 2 days ago the cops were over at her house and they were like taking pictures and stuff. So I'm guessing like someone maybe trashed her house. I don't know, but the cops were taking photos. It was weird. Anyway, that's all I have to say. If anything else happens, I will make a video about it. But for now, this will be the last one for probably ever. I don't know. Someone is currently moving in at the moment in one of the units, so maybe they might be terrible. I don't know. I'll let you know. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any crazy neighbors. Just let me know your stories. And if you want to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe if you're not already. That will really mean a lot to me. And until next time, goodbye.